Hello, Leo. Welcome back. And if this is the first time you're here, I love you already. This is going to be a general reading for the month of June 2021, and we're going to do it as usual in 3 parts. The first, we'll just have a look at your state of mind and where you're coming from. Then we'll take a look at your journey through June. And then we'll take some advice from the universe at the end with 3 cards. Spirit, what do we have for Leo for June 2021? Leo for June 21. Let's get into it. So, Leo, the card that represents you and your state of mind this month running through June is the Ace of Coins. And that's a great card to have because the Ace of Coins represents you feeling like new stuff is coming in at last for you. Okay. It's almost like you entering a bit of an, I don't want to say an adventure phase, but a phase of where you feel like things are coming together. So that's your state of mind. That's how you're feeling inside, and that's going to be your state of mind during June. Your challenge card though, Leo, is just to be careful of what's dreams and what's reality. Because often we can sit and dream of things, and this card is in a cross position because it's a card that crosses you, so it's neither upright or in reverse. It just means to be aware of sorting out what's dreams and what's reality at the end of the day, and figure out, is what you're thinking, is this just simply a fantasy, or is this something you can really work on in terms of setting it up as a goal? And then you have 2 great cards which represent your heart and your head. And your heart is, in your heart space, you have the Magician. And the Magician represents you having all the tools you need to go forward. And if this is in your heart space, it means that if you're single and you don't want to change that, you have everything that you need. And if you're considering, joining up with somebody, or there's somebody new in your life, you have everything that you need. And also, if you're in a relationship already, things are working well for you. Your heart is in a good space because it feels it has everything it needs. You need. And then in your head space, because it's a great combination, you have the Chariot, and it means you're in control and you're moving forward. And that's got a lot to do with this Ace of Coins, because the Ace of Coins is like you feeling that things are finally coming together. You can see a good future for yourself, and it's becoming clear, and that puts your head into this mode of control and moving forward. Because Leo, I see from where you're coming from May, something might have hurt you in May. This is typically the heartbreak card. And because I see so much self-control this month, this may have been the result of a realization that you weren't on the path that you were meant to be on, and suddenly you are. And this could mean that you've finally broken up with somebody, or let something go that in the past has hurt you. But that's over now. That's behind you. This heartbreak is behind you, because I see coming in is the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is good things coming in, and it's the Knight, so it's coming in quickly. It's rushing towards you. So I'm not going to say there's going to be change. I'm just saying there's good things that are coming in, and you're leaving the bad stuff behind, and good things are coming in. And that's why you're feeling in control, I think. That's why things in your heart and in your head are kind of lining up now, like those two paths are merging now. Because I just feel like in the past, those two things haven't been in sync. Like when things have been going well for your heart, maybe, the practical stuff wasn't going according to plan. And when the practical stuff was going according to plan, you might have been hurting inside. But I kind of see those two paths coming together now for you. Let's have a look how the rest of June looks for you. 4 cards, universe. I certainly see that you've cut off something. And when the card's in this position, it feels like you feeling guilty about the fact that you cut it off completely. Because this is your kind of self-doubt. Like, have I made the right decision and it was a clean cut. And maybe that clean cut is what was breaking your heart, and you've cut it off. And I see you feeling, well, maybe I was a bit too harsh, but I don't think so. This is because this is just it's a bullshit card. It's just your self-doubt, your little voice in your head scenario. So what you've done, I think, is right. And don't doubt yourself now. And the environment going forward for you in June is, I'll be honest with you, going to be a little battle, and stuff out of your control. So for me, when the 5 of Wands in this position, it's like gossip going around. But it's just the environment. So as long as you're aware of the fact that this is going on around you, you know how to deal with it. That's why the universe always wants you to know about the environment that you're operating in, because it helps you to make better decisions. It could also, and it's external to you. It's not if this was internal to you, I'd say it's overthinking. But external to you is there's a little bit of chaos around you, but you're just operating in the environment, and you don't need to let yourself fall into that chaos. So things are chaotic around you. Just accept that it's around you. It's not inside, because, you're in control this month. You have the Chariot. You're in control. You have the Magician. You have all the tools that you need. All I'm saying is that expect that this month is going to be around you a little chaotic. Perhaps people arguing, petty fights going on. And the universe advice to you is, if you're looking for something new, make yourself a little bit visible, or let it be known that you're available for whatever it is. So if it's for a new job, a promotion, allowing somebody into your life, or if you're kind of flirtatious with somebody, you're trying to, if you've got an interest in somebody, just make yourself visible, make yourself known that you are available for whatever that opportunity is. Don't hide it away. And this can often mean, for instance, if you see this amazing job advertised, it means take action and apply for it. Otherwise, it's just going to remain advertised. It just means you sending your CV, Or if you get a text from somebody, like, hi, let's go have coffee. If you don't answer it, or if you say no when you really mean yes, the answer is going to be no. So make yourself available to opportunities this month. And then as your outcome, I've got the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands is the values card. And so I see you this month, certainly by the end of the month, you're going to have figured out some things in terms of your values going forward, what you are going to allow into your life and what you're not, who you're going to cut off and who you're going to stay with. So you're in control, okay? And something new starting for you, even if it's just internal, something new starting for you, like a complete change of scene. Because in the past, if stuff was hurting you, I think you've figured out now that the reason there was this hurt is because that situation didn't match up with what your values are. So I certainly see you by the end of June being clearer on what your values are and knowing how to move forward with those values, how to make choices according to those values. So let's get some clarification with 3 cards here, Leo. And like and subscribe this video if you're enjoying it. Yeah. So now you got the Knight of Wands. As I said, something's coming in for you. Okay, opportunities coming in for you. And it might not be a big thing. To others, it's not going to look like a big thing. But for you, because you've been suffering this heartache or this heartbreak that you're now leaving behind, and your values are being looked at, and because you're looking at your values, new stuff is going to come in for you, stuff that you'll appreciate. And then I have the Page of Wands now as well, and the Page of Wands is not only offers coming in, but like specifically as a message. So what the universe is saying, the advice to you is keep your eyes out for that message, because there's going to be a message this month which is going to be more important than what you think. And I have the Knight of Cups. So and I see that in your work realm, okay, in your realm of opportunities. So keep an eye out and be careful to read emails and texts carefully and look for those opportunities and synchronicity, because I see the victory cards come up, and that means that message may bring much more than what you think. So much so that you're going to feel victorious, okay? Like you've come back, with food for your tribe, because that's really what this is, And then finally, I have the Knight of Cups, and I got to relate it to a couple of things. So, heartbreak in the past. 7 of Wands as your outcome, which means you've figured out what your values are. And then we have the Knight of Cups is an offer of love. And this is going to give you the opportunity, because I think you're ready to evaluate this offer. You have the tools in your heart. You've got the Magician. You've got all the tools you need now. So if an offer of love comes in, I believe you're in a much better space now to evaluate whether this matches up to your values and your goals going forward. But I do see one coming in. There's no, what outcome of this is. It's just an offer. But you're in a much better space now to evaluate that offer. And I like that. That's like major self-improvement month in June, Leo. If that resonated with you, please come back. And the way you can come back is by subscribing. And I'll see you next time.